What is good, people? Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video we're going to be unboxing some Mark III parts. This has been shipped from Belgium, so if you want to see what's in the box, make sure you stick around and subscribe for more car content. I always upload Mark III stuff, trimming, wrapping, loads of other stuff. But with all that out of the way, make sure you like this video and subscribe if you're new here, and let's get on with the video. I'm so excited. Guys, the Patreon is now live. Patreon is a paid subscription members service where you get exclusive content, discount codes, anything like that. So at the minute we've only got one tier, which is the gold members. So in the gold membership you will get Patreon only photos which will be exclusive on the Patreon website. On top of that, you'll get access to the YouTube deleted scenes and bloopers. Believe me, there is a lot. All members will also receive 10% off any wrapping work or upholstery. That could be anything from £50 to £2,000, so the amount you're saving will outweigh the cost of the membership. On top of that, there will be an exclusive community where we can all discuss cars, upcoming builds, decisions that I'm making. So last but not least, I'll be teaching all my Patreons how to wrap. So you'll be saving plenty of money on headliners, pillars, anything plastic in your car. We'll be teaching you how to wrap with various materials and technique. We've got a few right now that we could even teach you on. There'll be one-to-one sessions, or I'll just do a group session, maybe do some exclusive videos, how-to tutorials. So in exchange for the membership, this will be a great way to help fund the car builds, help reinvest into the channel. All of the money that I'll earn from Patreon will go back into the YouTube channel. So I'll invest in stuff like cameras, audio equipment, software, new computers, more car parts, which is the best bit, and just anything that's going to make the channel better. So I'm going to up the quality, better car parts, and hopefully get me out of this garage and into a unit one day. That is the dream, and hopefully you guys can support the channel, and that way I can provide much better content back for you guys. I've left a link in the description below. It's patreon.com/P7C. It's going to cost you a McDonald's meal. It's not really a lot, and you're actually saving a lot of money, especially with the trim wrapping, so you don't have to go and pay somebody hundreds of pounds. You've literally done it yourself for free, and you've only had to spend a McDonald's a month. But anyway, on with the video. You're going to see my reaction first, and then I'll show you what we bought. Oh. Okay, that's the box. Okay, that's one piece. I hope it's not broke. There's another piece. Comments down below as well. Before you watch this, don't spoil it. I want you to guess what we've bought. Oh, there's one. Oh my god, that's bigger than I thought. Jesus. The thing that I'm most excited for, and I'm praying it's not broke. Please don't be broke. I have to be very careful with this one. Oh, I can see a bit of it. Yeah! Please don't be broke. Oh yes, we have a heck blend. I wanted to make sure I got the all red because obviously the cabrio lights are all red. Next we got this absolutely colossal, I didn't know it was this big, hella spoiler. Now the brackets on the side are absolutely destroyed, but I think because it's glued there anyway, it might be alright when it's on the car. To be honest, Jesus, 93, my god, it should be okay. There's the hella logo. For some reason there's not one on that side, and then we have the third brake light. Everything is intact. At some point I'll probably extend this wiring just to make sure it's good, but that spoiler is huge. In fact, to put it into perspective, so we're going up in sizes. So this is a GTI one, that's the standard one you'll get on every Mark III that has a spoiler from the factory. And then we're stepping it up with the Vortex, as you can see just there, with the third brake light, and a size comparison, the Vortex is a little bit different and a little bit bigger. Now, look at the size. It's at least double the Vortex size. Look at the size of that. Oh my god. So now we have 3 hatchback spoilers and no hatchback. So nice one, Lou. I mean, it was cheap enough. I thought, you know what, just grab it. There'll be a time and a place for this spoiler, and it's not in too bad a condition. These brackets are very terrible, but I could always get some custom ones made with a piece of metal But most people just run silicone around the whole spoiler and glue it that way. So that's probably what we'll do if we was to run this spoiler. And the same with this one. This one doesn't have brackets and it's just glued just like that. And then the GTI one is also glued, but then obviously it's bolted through the glass. So yeah, that is the spoiler. And so what we've got here are some lower intakes. They go at the bottom of the bumper. In fact, we have a bumper outside. We could explain it though. So these lower pieces here, that will clip in just here. I do have them on the estate, but these are plastic and they fit straight in, whereas mine are fiberglass and they don't fit as well. So we'll just show you for example. So they're the fiberglass ones. As you can see, they do fit terrible, and these will clip straight in and they'll actually fill the hole rather than form a gap and look terrible. The reason why I've got another set is because I'm obviously going to put one on the Cabrio, and then I'll either have one for spare or I'll put these on the estate and throw away the other ones, or I might just give them away. Comments down below if you want the free ones. So that's that. The heck blend. Honestly, I've wanted a heck blend for years and years, and we finally got one. Like I said, it is an all red one, and that's going to go with the all reds on the Cabby. And also, I know it's not a Votex or anything like that, but the Votex ones are almost double the price. Now, that looks the same as a Votex one. There probably is obvious differences, but to my eye, my untrained eye in heck blends, that looks the exact same as a Votex. So I'm not paying double the price. And that's what we've got today. Oh, I'm excited. In today's video, we're also going to be rebuilding my Hella quads. Not fully, so we're going to be installing these, which are the headlight adjusters, and they come with all new clips and end pieces. The ones that I have in the original set of lights are just completely gone. As you can see down here, it's just gave up. One thing that is really unfortunate, if you guys saw the last vlog where I was washing the car, I said I wanted to take the Hella lights off the estate because I was afraid somebody might steal them when the car's been sat for so long. When I took them off, within a week I damaged them in here. I was so annoyed, but to be honest, it's not massive damage. Luckily, none of the glass is broken, as I will show you now. So the glass, everything all intact. Luckily the outer cover is, you know, not damaged, nothing split, broken. One thing on the back that did break is the screw cover. Obviously that's broke, which is a massive shame. And then this bit here, I'm just going to glue that together. Other than that, I believe that's all the damage we caused. We will be test fitting the heck blend. Cannot wait to put that on. And we can't really put the spoiler on because we don't really have a hatchback to test it on. But the lower intakes we might be able to do in this video. We'll see. Oh, I can't wait to put it on. Or should we put it away? Should we just not fit this? Let me know. Comments down below. Should we put heck blend on it or not? Okay people, it is the next day. We're going to make a start on the Hella quads. I think what I'm going to do with the rebuild is do it properly, obviously. But what I want to do, quite similar to these lights, is completely strip the light out, clean all the brackets, and then build it up from there. If there's anything else I need, I'll just leave them stripped out because they're not going back on a car. I don't really need to have them built up. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Start stripping them down. Dead easy. Take off the cover, remove all these clips. I mean, half of them are falling out as it is. So it'll be a dead easy strip. And then anything it needs, we can replace. It's not good news. Everything I do, something goes wrong. Why? Life was going great. Do you know what? I blame myself for being lazy. So I'm trying to clean the inside of the light. And I'm trying to push a little screwdriver in with the cloth, just so I can like clean it all out. But the screwdriver slipped. And now I broke my lights. Ever since I've took these off the car. Why? Do you know, if I wasn't recording this, I'd be throwing things and getting so mad. Oh, I can't believe I broke that bloody glass. The positive news is we've pretty much replaced all the adjusts. As you can see at the front, there, that one there, and then all these three. And we'll flip it over to the back. Brand new one there, brand new there. This clip here is brand new. This section isn't, because you can't, I don't think you can get these still. That is new, and then I reused the old plastic housing there, and then that one's been replaced as well. However, this one, as you can see, obviously it's white, doesn't match. That one is completely rotted through. That was what it was like on this one, and it just completely chewed up, so I couldn't reuse it. What I did have is a set of TYC spares laying around that I got with this job lot in the first place, and then I just pinched them off the back. I've managed to clean on the inside. It does look a little bit cleaner, but I think a lot of it is at the front. Well, in fact, I haven't seen it assembled yet. It's a lot cleaner. So if you look at that one is way dirtier. You've got a lot of these little marks and stuff. I think they may be able to polish out, because a lot of it is on the surface from stone chips and whatnot. Also on the back, we replaced these bolts with black ones, just so they look a little bit more stealth. I'm scared to rebuild that one now, but I haven't got enough adjusters anyway, because the rebuild kit was only for these three, but I ended up using these three as well, because I didn't want to reuse all the rusty ones. As you can see, it is now solid in place. I did put some resin on the back so it's stronger. That's just to hold the cover on the back, and that's fine. Everything is secure, all the clips are in. Even this side was okay. It is a shame, but we have working headlights still, and they are still all there. Apart from that, don't worry about that. Right people, what we're doing today is pretty much getting everything that's to bolt on the exterior of that car put on. Just to give you an idea of the vision that's in my head. There are a few things that I am missing. I made a list yesterday. Votex rear splitter I'm after. Votex front lights I'm after. Either a Riga or a Votex front splitter. And I think that's it. Everything else is either paintwork or I've already got it in the garage somewhere. So what we're going to do today is get everything bolted on, or somewhat put in a place where you can kind of see what it looks like. Exhaust, bumpers, splitters, everything like that. And then we're going to put the heck blend on as a test fit, and then we're going to put some cinematics in. So we're going to show you around the car first, and then we'll show you after. What do we think? This is why you have to test fit things for them to make sense, because that piece on its own just sat on the floor looks silly, but on the car looks phenomenal. Now obviously with a reg in front of it, it's going to look even cleaner because there's just a massive red bar across the end. I have been looking for a set of clear red hellers as well, or clear red hellers. There is a set right in my city, but I've been spending a lot recently, so I might just hold off on them for now. That looks good as it is, but put down in the comments down below, should we put some clears to go with the heck blend, because it suits it, but it doesn't fully suit it, because obviously you've got the little white lines here and there's nothing on the light. But that's just me being really picky. Everything will be color coded on the back, so obviously the bumper, the number plate, plinth, whatever you want to call it, and then the Jetex back box. I think that's a perfect size as well. If you look at it from here, it gives you the perfect kind of look. I think that looks amazing. Now we still need to get obviously the bumper and then the rear Vortex splitter. Other than that, that rear end is finished. I'll probably debadge it. I'll leave the VW badge in the middle, but I will take the Golf Cabrio badge off, and then that back end is literally complete. In terms of bodywork, I will get these smoothed off. I don't know why they're there from the factory anyway, but I'll get them smoothed. And what do we think? Oh my. If we can get hold of a spoiler that's like similar to the BMW M4s and stuff like that, where they just curve off, I'll put one on. I did see someone on Instagram, he's got a Cabrio and he's put one on. It's only a cheap spoiler, but it looks great. I don't know if I'm going to go through the hassle of doing all that, but what do we think? Now we're going to have to do a little bit more work, because the front end is where the biggest drastic change is. So we've got all of the bumper ducts to put on, the splitter. We've got a VR6 splitter in there we'll just put on just for example's sake. And then we'll chuck on the heliquads. No. The TYCs, just to give you an idea what they look like. And then what else is there to put on the front? Yeah, so there's just the bumper ducts, upper and lower. There's no point me putting a grill on because I haven't got any purple ones. But if I was to put one on, I'd probably just put a 2-slat back on, just like the Estate, just because it just looks a little bit cleaner. But with all that said, let's get everything fitted and we'll show you the cinematics of the front. But just look at that. Now imagine that lowered with a new roof. Exquisite. The front. I've decided not to put the splitter on because that is not the final splitter that we want to put on the car, and just because I can't be bothered, because there's all Torx bits underneath. We've put the TYCs on just temporarily. We just put one bolt in, and then the upper intakes, which I think look very clean, and then the lower ones, these look so much better than the Estate ones, the fiberglass, because the hole is on the right side as well rather than in the middle, and it fills the whole gap rather than slots in and doesn't sit right. And then the front grille, I don't know what we're doing with the front grille yet, but that just gives you an idea. I forgot to do the smoked indicators because we're either doing all clear or smoke. Because the rears are all red, I can kind of go any route. I think the colour scheme, we want to go with a darker colour because the purple's quite a bright colour. I think we do have a smoked set in there, but you get the idea of what kind of look we're trying to achieve. This front end looks so much more different, even just with the lights on. Beautiful. You can't really see the lower ones, but there we go. That's much better. Now it's a case of getting the right wheels. We have decided to go with the Lincolns on this. Bloody hell. Yeah, we've decided to go with the Lincolns on this build because I don't know. I think the Lincolns look better, in my opinion. And I have been looking at photos of estates with Brock wheels on. And while I love the dish, I'm not a massive fan of the staggered look, because the rears have a massive dish with big stretch, and then the fronts are going to have no dish with a little bit of stretch. It's not going to be very uniform. Lincolns are going straight on. We know the rears fit perfect. Well, that's pre-lowered. When they're lowered, the wheels will naturally camber in anyway, so it might tuck a lot better. And then the fronts sit just in a tiny bit, but we need to put a little spacer on, so they'll probably sit flush. And again, once we've lowered it, it will put the camber in. With the fronts, we can manually adjust the camber. I'll probably just max them out at, I think it's 2 degrees. I think I've read, might have been a Christian Smith video or whatever. I'm proper excited now for the build, because you kind of imagine what it looks like. You look at photos on Google, but it never really gives you an idea of what it looks like until you've put the parts on. In fact, comments down below if you think I should put this red grill on instead. I think I have got a picture of it somewhere, so I'll put it up now. So it needs a VR splitter or a Riga or a Votex, and then that front end is complete. We'll get the smooth bumpers, sort the grill out, and then that front end is finished. Then it's just a case of doing the sides. Now the side, I have been having a little think about as well. I wasn't going to run skirts, but I've seen some very nice Riga skirts. There's 2 sets that I know of. One set I know isn't as good looking as the other one, so maybe we'll get a set of skirts on it. If we put a Votex rear splitter on, it will kind of level up with the skirt anyway, so I don't know if there's any point in me putting a skirt on. With the side, then we have the smooth mouldings, colour code the door handles. I'm not sure what to do with the B pillar yet. Obviously the smoked side repeaters, and then slam it. That's literally it for the side of it anyway. And then obviously put the wheels on. The back end is complete. You've seen what it will look like. You've seen the front, mostly what it will look like, and the side will just look impeccable, especially with these wheels tucking or sitting flush. I'm going to be uploading, whenever I upload, it will be on a Sunday anyway, so make sure you check back every Sunday, because you never know, I might have an upload. These past maybe 2 or 3 weeks I've had a upload on the Sunday. When, you will never know, so you just got to keep watching out on your Sunday. Make sure if there's a Project 7 upload. If you did enjoy this video, like I did, smash that like button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.